Welcome into another Wackadoodle Wednesday here at Occupy Democrats, and Donald Trump is right in the process this morning, in this breaking story, making the classic mistake that so many famous, successful, or whomever people have made over the decades, and he's breaking one of the most classic rules you can break, and he's doing it every day. And this morning, in this breaking story, it got even worse. You gotta see this. Before I show that to you in a few seconds, take a look at something else he said in the same meeting with members of Congress. Listen to what he says here.
Because they do lie terribly. We will have reduced drug prices by 1,000%, by 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 700, 600, not 30 or 40 or 50%, but numbers the likes of which you've never even dreamed of before.
Yeah, Donald, I doubt they're doing it by 12 or 13 or 1,400%, you clown, because that would be the drug companies paying us to take their drugs. But then he goes on and does one of his classic moves, this.
And we're working very hard right now to get the other countries to lift up their prices a little bit and to get the drug companies to put it to them. And if they don't, the drug companies will have a lot of problems, and they are mostly agreed to it.
When you start hearing Donald go, we're working very hard and everybody's so, it's all BS. That is all just a line of BS that he's saying to members of Congress, which he typically does. And this breaking story goes to show how desperate he now is. This isn't so much about the Epstein files case as it is what Donald does when he knows he's caught. Remember the MyPillow guy, Mike Lindell? Remember when he was so certain he had all of the evidence? This?
MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell continues to claim he has evidence that China hacked U.S. voting systems and switched votes for the former president to Biden votes. Lindell is not backing down even as he faces a lawsuit from voting machine maker Dominion alleging he's defamed the company with his false accusations, and Lindell's company is countersuing. CNN Drew Griffin went to Minnesota to talk to Lindell about his claims that threaten democracy. Here's Drew's report.
The MyPillow guy.
Mike Lindell, yes, the MyPillow guy is convinced China hacked the election, Donald Trump really won, and Lindell has the absolute proof.
They did it in all the states, every single state.
They changed the votes.
Every single state.
And you have the proof.
Yes.
That will show
I have the whole data.
The actual exchange of votes.
Yep.
And in the classic sense, one of the worst things you can do when you don't come clean with the truth, the cover-up is worse than the crime. And that's what this breaking story is.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
It is, of course, complete nonsense.
100%. Right. Except no. You've lost on every level, and now you're begging people to buy your pillow so you can stay in business and not go to jail. That's very typical of this breaking story and what Donald Trump just said, crazy town, to members of Congress, instructing them to essentially lie and once again promising, oh, we've got it all. We got all the information. It's coming in fast. Check out Donald Trump this morning right here.
Remember this, Obama cheated on the election. And we have it cold, hard, blue, and it's getting even more so because the stuff that's coming in is not even believable. So, and you should mention that every time they give you a question that's not appropriate. Just say, oh, by the way, Obama cheated on the election. You'll watch the camera turn off instantly.
Yes, over the last week, Trump has gone back to Obama a few times. But now he's digging even deeper. He's more than 6 feet under. He's got 3 shovels in hand, and he's going full nut job. Full nut job. This is not nearly as much about trying to distract from the Epstein case, which is exactly what he's doing. This is on a level of absurdity, but also the key to this story about what Trump's doing is, to whom is his audience? Sure, it's the American people. Sure, it's Fox News. But he's saying this to members of Congress. The president is trying to get members of Congress to adapt this narrative and this lie based on what? Absolutely nothing. While he tries to present that we're spending our time and resources on trying to arrest, convict a former president of something when you are the president. We have problems all over this country and the world, and you, sir, are facing a massive, massive issue in the Epstein case. So this isn't just about distraction. It's about decline. Let's not forget that as we go down the road, because it is going to get worse and it's going to spill over into other parts of him being president. You guys stay frosty.